Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and today we're going to talk about setting yourself a budget to record yourself at home. Now, what made me decide to make this video was I'd seen a post on Facebook telling people, oh, you need to buy the most expensive interface and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. I'm not dealing with that. So you must decide, what kind of a musician are you going to be? Are you just wanting to record yourself with your acoustic guitar, piano, bass guitar? Are you a singer-songwriter? Do you sing at the same time you play? See, all of these things you are thinking about, what kind of artist you want to be, what kind of musician you want to be, is greatly dependent on what gear you're going to have to get for yourself. You're going to need, the main thing you're going to need probably would be an interface and a DAW of your choice. There's quite a lot of DAWs. I use Reaper, but there are free alternatives like Cakewalk. And I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple more, but there was one that I found that I didn't agree with, that all you create is ours. And it's like, no, I don't think so. Bye. But do your research. Reaper doesn't do that. Reaper also doesn't throttle you after 30 days of going through with the testing the product out. So if you're just going to be like an electronic artist and you won't be recording like anything with a microphone, right off the bat, you're just going to have a MIDI keyboard and your computer, plug it in and go. Because most MIDI now is the USB-B to USB-A. I have my interface that I have down here has the 5-pin input connections, and I have some of those that I could use with the piano that's behind here. But I digress. If you're going to be a singer-songwriter, you're going to need to have an interface that has two inputs, two microphone inputs, two instrument inputs, if that's possible. If you're an acoustic guitar player, you're going to need both mic interfaces if you sing and play guitar at the same time. If you don't, and you play the guitar first and then you later on sing over it, you could get away with just having one input. If that's the only music you're going to do at home, if that's the only thing you're going to do at home. Work within your budget. There are some people that think that you need to spend your entire paycheck or your entire life savings on an interface and microphones. No, you friggin' do not. There are plenty of good interfaces for under $200 and under $150 to get you going. Now, people like drummers, if you're going to be a session drummer, or if you're getting everything together to record your own band in your space, your budget's going to have to be higher. Now, you can get started basically like you're in let's just say you found a 2-input interface for $200. I have a microphone here and a microphone on my stand that you can't see that were both $99 from Sweetwater. So for like, depending on taxes and all that other fun stuff, before all of that, that's less than $300 to get you going. The biggest thing that you're going to have to need to get is the computer that you're going to use. If you don't have one, you're going to need to get one. People use laptops. I tend not to, unless you're mobile, I tend not to use laptops for recording at home. They just get a little too hot, and I'm afraid I would melt the damn thing trying to do stuff, even though there's cooling and you can put it on cooling stands and whatnot. I use a gaming computer, a desktop computer, and it doesn't matter which computer you want to get, Mac, Windows, whatever. There's no debating that point. You get what you know and what you use. So, just insane. The microphone I have on my stand over there is right now my go-to microphone. It's an Audio-Technica AT2020. That costs $99. The microphone I'm speaking through now is a Blue Ember microphone, also $99. And I didn't get all this gear overnight. This has taken about 4 years to get. Let me say that again. This has taken 4 years to accumulate. Buying things over time, saving up, and then getting what I need at the time. You know, it's like I play a lot of different instruments. I got guitars sitting over there that I don't play, but I will eventually. I've got the piano and a MIDI controller. Hell, I probably don't even need this MIDI controller. I only got it because it has the pitch bend modulation stuff on it. I usually play everything on my Casio over here. And I've had this for about 5 years. This I rescued from a thrift store. The keyboard you can't see, I also rescued that from a thrift store. See, you don't even really have to buy brand new. You can go to thrift stores and see what they have there. I've yet to find interfaces or microphones at a thrift store. But then again, I don't go all the time over there anyway myself. Pawn shops. There are microphones, interfaces. Hell, you could find probably a little tiny little console. Used. There's nothing wrong with getting used gear. It's whatever fits within your budget. Like I said, you don't need to blow your entire paycheck because you know what? You got bills. You have to pay those bills. You have to live your life and survive. Paying your bills, buying groceries, and other incidentals that you need. It's like, I don't buy into here, save up like $5,000 and you can get all the crap you want. No. Then you're waiting forever to get to make music. And the one important thing I will stress is if you are looking into interfaces and microphones, do the research. Don't just go out and buy whatever looks shiny and awesome. I made that mistake when I first started. I bought that Tascam that records only onto an SD card, that the only access you get to it with a cord that, by the way, did not come with the interface to hook up to the computer. The only access you have to it when you hook it up to the computer is to the file system on the SD card. You can't use it as an interface into your computer. Had I done proper research, I probably wouldn't have bought the damn thing. But I digress. We make mistakes. I still have it. I still use it, albeit once in a great long while. What I have here is a PreSonus Audio Box USB, and it's not a brand new one. This was given to me used. It still works. The only time I had any issues with it was it would freak out if I accidentally hit it, and then I couldn't figure out for a while what was causing the problem. So I'd have to unplug it, replug it in. Then I was like, that didn't work, so I had to reboot the whole computer, restart Reaper, and all that fun stuff. It was the USB cord had crapped out. It got a short in it. So I replaced it. And that's been working ever since right there. You have to replace XLR cables, instrument cables. Those happen once in a while. I replaced an XLR cable, and I bought 3 just in case for a backup. The brand new one is on here right now with this microphone. The second brand new one is over there on my vocal mic. And the third one is sitting in a box, not being used, just in case. It's a backup. But yeah, don't let anybody tell you need to spend a crap ton of money to get going. If you're an electronic artist, hell, you don't even need the interface. Most little MIDI keyboards can hook straight into the computer, go into your DAW, and do. There you go. Or if you don't even want the MIDI instrument, you can draw in the piano roll. You don't even need something like this. if you don't want it. You can do whatever you please. Don't let anybody coerce you into going, oh, yeah, don't do that, do this. Hell, you don't even have to listen to me. I'm just sitting there seeing what I saw online, and it's like, that's a load of crap. Don't let anybody tell you that you need this kind of budget and you buy these expensive interfaces that you may not want. You may not even like them. That's insane to me. Do the research, ask people questions, join audio groups, good ones, not anything with bad words in the title. But yeah, do your research, ask questions. You can ask me questions, even though I only got the one, well, two interfaces. One's in the box in the closet, and this one's the one I use every day. And it's like, I've got little microphones, my little keyboards, my little guitars, my bass, a drum set that's taking up space I don't need. But yeah, just buy what you need when you need it. Save up to buy what you need when you need it. And sometimes, like I have a bass I want to get, and the price went up to like $200 and something, and I'm like going, well, I can't get that yet. I have to save up for it. And I'm not gonna sit there and like, oh, if I'm gonna spend $200, why don't I spend $1,000 and get this thing? There's not any guarantee that $1,000 bass guitar is gonna be any better than the $200 bass guitar. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of gear snobbery, and it's really annoying. But anyway, I've talked enough. Let me know in the comments section below. Have you gotten the gear that you've needed over time? Have you had any experience with people telling you, oh, don't do this, do that, and then find out you were right and they weren't? Let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.